and welcome. You're watching the Friday edition of This Is Exclusive with me, Shavansan. Ladies and gentlemen, over a week now after the blast that took place in Bengaluru, tonight on This Is Exclusive, we not only take you through exclusive footages that have been accessed by Republic TV, but also the latest in the investigation. How did the accused move from one location to the other? Whether at all he's part of a larger group. All this and much more in this edition of This Is Exclusive. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. BJP on a mission. Alliance with TDP and JSP finalized seat sharing deal likely to be sealed tomorrow. Amit Shah and JP Nadda set to finalize seat sharing formula with NDA allies in Maharashtra. Opposition crumbles further. Mehbooba Mufti says Gupkar alliance is over now. Modi government slashes LPG price by 100 rupees. Opposition questions timing, calls it a poll gimmick. Big development in Bengaluru blast investigation. NIA probes whether Bellary ISIS module chief was behind the blast. Mega crackdown on Russian job racket. Central Bureau of Investigation searches conducted in Mumbai and the national capital. Ladies and gentlemen, starting this edition with some breaking news now coming in with regards to the Bengaluru blast. On 1st of March, a blast was reported in the hustling and bustling Rameshwaram cafe in Bengaluru. 8 days on, the hunt for the bomber still continues. Now, in an exclusive, Republic has accessed footage of the suspect. The suspect can be seen on a BMTC bus and was moving from Bengaluru to the outskirts of the city. Now, the suspected bomber can be seen sitting in the middle of the bus. What you see right now on your screens right now is the latest image coming in. We have also circled it for you. That's the accused that can be seen in the BMTC bus. The latest details that we're getting in. The agencies are yet to track down the accused. And more importantly, the agencies are also looking at whether at all he is part of the ISIS module of Bellary that is under the investigation at this point in time. This is yet another footage that has been accessed by Republic TV. We'll try and see if we can go across to my colleague Prajwal for the latest details, and then we'll also play out the CCTV footage that has been accessed by Republic TV. First, with regards to the image that we're putting out right now, Prajwal, of the accused who can be spotted in a BMTC bus. Do we know the location that he was traveling from? Where did he get down? And any more details that you're picking up in terms of the movement of the accused?
Shavan, the National Investigation Agency has been on the top of their game so far because they have traced and tracked his entire movements, not only in the city of Bengaluru, but also across the entire state of Karnataka as well. And this particular movement that we are seeing, Shavan, is from the Bengaluru east towards Bengaluru north, meaning to say that essentially this is the movement of the suspected bomber from Marathalli towards Hebbal as well, where he gets down and then alights a bus to Gorguntepalya. So this particular footage, which has been captured on the 1st of March at 2 p.m, where he's still seen walking on the local transport, which is the Bengaluru Metropolitan Transport Corporation buses, the BMTC, which is used only for city commute, is seeing him being taken from one part of the city to the other. Because remember that at 11:43, he walks away from the cafe. At 11:55, he's seen on a CCTV footage 200 meters away from the cafe, after which he goes to a mosque in Whitefield. In Madiwala, at which point of time this particular information is now coming to light as well. So this is a massive breakthrough, and this particular CCTV footage has in fact now been accessed by Republic. This has also now been released by the National Investigation Agency on its official Twitter handle, stating that those who will help them to go ahead and find the suspected bomber will get 10 lakh rupees as a cash reward as well. And the information of these particular people who give out the details will be kept confidential too. So this is a huge breakthrough for them as well, because they were trying to piece in this evidence. So far, remember, Shravan, that we had all these CCTV footages with him starting from Silk Board to going towards a private hospital here, and from that particular private hospital, he again gets down from the bus and takes yet another bus to confuse the cops, is what they strongly believe, the investigation agencies believe. And he's taken a bus only for 750 meters from this private hospital towards the cafe. 750 meters from this private hospital towards the cafe. 750 meters.
Move to the CCTV footage now. Well, let's also now put out yet another clincher. Republic TV has accessed the CCTV footage from Bellary bus stand. Now, in this footage, the suspect bomber is seen walking without a cap but wearing a mask and spectacles. So there is an attempt that is largely being made by the accused from all the images that we've been able to put together, is to try and deceive the investigative agencies, well aware of the fact that when the investigation begins, they're largely going to rely on digital evidence. Now, these images that have been accessed by Republic TV clearly goes on to indicate that the accused was deliberately trying to change his looks. Let's first put out that video, CCTV footage that has been accessed by Republic TV, clearly that you see on your screens right now. Let me just describe this. This was moments after he got down off the bus and started moving at the bus station, where you can see him wearing a cap and also spectacles. This wasn't the case when he was inside the bus. So there is a clear attempt, or rather it was conceived during the planning itself, that he would be changing his looks so that it is perhaps difficult for the investigation agency to try and identify the person. Let me quickly go back to my colleague Prajwal while we stay full frame with these CCTV footage that has been accessed, and in a short while from now we'll also go put up the two images, one with regards to the CCTV footage and the second image coming in from the bus. While we stay full frame with this, Prajwal, just walk us through the exact sequence. Do we know the timing and, more importantly, the location where he got down of the bus and started moving towards another location?
Okay, Shravan, the first CCTV footage which we just broadcast a while ago is that of him traveling in a BMTC bus that is used for commute only in Bengaluru. Now, the second footage that we are seeing is that of the bomber, where he's disposed his cap away, but still his spectacles as well as his mask remains intact. And this is from the Bellary bus stand, meaning to state that he had taken a bus from Bengaluru towards Tumkuru, from the outskirts of the city, Gorguntepalya to be very precise. From there, he had gone on to travel to Tumkuru. From Tumkuru, he's yet again boarded another bus as well, and in this particular bus, this was moving basically from Bengaluru to Bidar and Humnabad to be very particular, and in the midway he's gotten down at Bellary. So these images, these videos that you are seeing full frame on our screen is that of the Bellary bus stand. Look at the bomber. He's always been avoiding the CCTVs. He's always been going ahead to find a blind spot as well. So in this particular footage, we see that he's walking in around at 9:01 p.m. on the 1st of March in itself, meaning to state that within a period of 6 to 7 hours, he's made his way not only outside Bengaluru, but he's also passed through two districts. First, he moves from Bengaluru to Tumkuru, and then from Tumkuru to Bellary. And this is the second footage from the Bellary bus stand, where we see that the accused is seen walking around as well. The bus stand is completely desolate. You do not have much of an activity usually. And also, you see him that once he notices the CCTV footage, he notices the CCTV CCTV, he moves away from the glare of the CCTV. So this clearly goes ahead and shows that he was aware of the surroundings as well. And this is also one of the reasons that they state that this person belongs to the Ballari ISIS Module 2, Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Prajwal, for getting us the latest details. Shall we focus now to some political news coming in? This is yet another political news break that Republic TV is getting to you. Now, this comes in from top sources where the BJP is now holding top-level talks with 4 regional parties, namely the TDP, Akali Dal, BJD and the AIADMK. Back-to-back channel discussions are going on. In fact, as far as the TDP is concerned, what we are given to understand, there was a meeting that took place between Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Chandrababu Naidu and Pawan Kalyan. In fact, there are discussions that are going on with regards to the upcoming Andhra Pradesh elections in which we are given to understand that the Bharatiya Janata Party could actually get about 10 seats in this alliance between the BJP, TDP and Pawan Kalyan's party. On your screens right now, these are images coming in from the meeting that took place between both the leaders yesterday in the national capital. In fact, we are also being told by our sources that the meeting is going to continue today. And not just the TDP in Andhra Pradesh, but other regional political parties are also in touch with the Bharatiya Janata Party. They are likely to be brought into the NDA fold with the sole aim right now that the BJP essentially has. Ab ki baar 400 par. That's the target that the Bharatiya Janata Party essentially has, and that's the reason why the focus essentially right now bringing back all the regional parties. For instance, we're also being told that the Bharatiya Janata Party is in touch with its former ally, Shiromani Akali Dal in Punjab. With regards to Odisha too, remember with the Prime Minister's statement that was made about Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, it seems that the lines have already been opened up. It has also been an acrimonious relationship with the AIADMK down in Tamil Nadu. But having said that, BJP essentially ensuring that all the regional parties, particularly those who haven't been averse to the Bharatiya Janata Party completely, they should be brought into the NDA fold. That's the reason why the talks that are basically underway right now between all political parties, the TDP, AIADMK, BJD, all are in talks. Remember, in the next few days also, the CEC meeting that's going to take place at the national capital with after the 195 candidates list that was put out in the next few days, other states too. For instance, Maharashtra being another state where the focus essentially is going to be with the list of candidates are going to be out. Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party certainly has had that first mover advantage with 195 candidates that were already put out. It is expected that the next meeting, which was earlier scheduled for today, appears to have now been changed, rescheduled, and the CEC meeting is going to take place and the second list is going to be brought out. But a quick recap of what we know so far, that is with regards to the top-level talks for the 4 regional parties that are already underway. In fact, starting with the TDP. TDP as well as the JSP has already announced the first list of candidates. Let me quickly go across to my colleague and our executive editor, Niranjan Narayan-Swamy, who is joining us on this broadcast. Niranjan, starting with the alliance talks that are taking place between the TDP, Pawan Kalyan's party and the Bharatiya Janata Party. It seems the deal is almost finalized. They're looking at 10 seats to be given to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Similarly, in other states too, Shiromani Akali Dal and the BJD are in talks with the BJP. What more details are you picking up?
You know, Shravan, yesterday we saw that statement of intent. When you saw that, when you heard rather from different union ministers, we had about 5 union ministers, Shravan, who were with us at the Republic Summit yesterday. You had the Home Minister who spoke about it in detail. You had, some very, very specific questions asked to the likes of Himanta Biswa Sarma and others on the, alliances with regional parties. And they were very clear that, I remember a statement being made by one of the leaders that just 60% of the alliances have actually been sealed or announced so far. So in that sense, I think 40% of the political announcements of alliances or realignment on the political level is going to happen in the next few days and weeks. So what we know, Shravan, last night we had pictures of the talks with Naidu and Pawan Kalyan. that is specifically for Andhra Pradesh, the focus on Andhra Pradesh for both Lok Sabha and the Assembly elections. Of course, TDP can help the BJP in Telangana as well. It will be a shot in the arm. Secondly, with Akali Dal, we were told that in Punjab, Akali Dal ke saath, there is talks ongoing. Akali Dal has been a very, very, very long and trusted ally of the NDA, of the BJP in the NDA. And, the Badals have been very, very close to the Prime Minister. So it was very unusual for them to break away from the NDA during the peak of the farmers' protest because they perhaps, sensed a blowback in Punjab. Now, given the equations in Punjab, the Akali Dal trying to sort of claw back, and they're trying their best. Now, in Odisha, it's been speculated, it's not announced, but we know that there is a good understanding between the government, the Prime Minister and Naveen Patnaik, with the BJD and the BJP. They've never, been acrimonious. They've had a fairly decent equation. Talks have been on, some very speculative reports about preliminary understanding on seat sharing for the Lok Sabha between the BJD and the BJP. That is for Odisha. And with the AIDMK, of course, they've been partners in the past. I'm not so sure about Tamil Nadu, Shravan, I'll have to confess. Even if they're talking to the AIDMK, will it help them? Will they go ahead? It's something that we will have to wait and watch. I'm sure in Delhi, the BJP is calculating whether it is a shot worth taking with the AIDMK, given the kind of, hot and cold relationship that they've had, especially in the last 6 months. It's been fine all along, but with Annamalai in the mix, he's been very vocal. Let's see where the story goes, Shravan, because some meetings have happened already. You saw the pictures of Naidu meeting Home Minister Amit Shah and JP Nadda last evening, and multiple regional parties. I think, yesterday there was a statement of intent. You saw that when they said that our goal is to get 400, come what may, whatever it takes. And I think whatever it takes was the key word or the key phrase, and they're doing everything that's possible to get to that number. So let's see where the story goes, Shravan. We don't have an announcement yet, but we know that multiple options are open for the BJP. Because if you look at it regionally, Shravan, for TDP, it's a very critical election. TDP will gain from the BJP. BJP will gain from the TDP. Akali Dal will gain from the BJP. BJP will gain from the Akali. With the BJD, of course, in Odisha, they will have to win as many seats because Patnaik is a force to reckon with. You can't really dislodge Patnaik. You can only gain from his popularity. And the only a party that is equal to or matches the BJD is the BJP. And AIDMK, let's see where the story goes, Shravan. That's still in progress.
Well, thank you very much, Niranjan, for putting this into perspective. Undoubtedly, BJP doing everything to ensure that they are able to cross the 400 mark. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. On the other side, opposition crumbles further. Mehbooba Mufti says Gupkar alliance is over now. Mega crackdown on Russian job racket. CBI searches conducted in Mumbai and the national capital.